Hello, this is Will Harold, the Energy Hunter, coming to you from Southern Oregon with Akashic Intelligence, the original AI. Today I'm at my property I call New Rivendell and going out, and spring has finally come. It was supposed to be raining today, but we got some good sun, and I'm happy about that because, as some of you may know, I'm trying to start some gardening. To start my garden, start some vegetables and different things. And the lack of sunshine over the last few weeks has actually gotten to where my new seedlings are very leggy. So I had to actually use a Japanese chopstick and push a lot of the stems and legginess of the greens and tomatoes and things down quite a bit in order to get them to actually grow better and to actually become more viable. So spent all day Saturday doing that, and I got the trays back out right now, and maybe you can see those trays sitting down here. Right now it looks like my beans and my collards and maybe my broccoli and some of my tomatoes and peppers are going to do pretty well. But for the most part, it might be touch and go as we go forward here. But it looks like they may be saved, and it looks like I may have a great garden. I'll probably have around 60 or 80 tomato plants, which I'm really happy about. And but the thing that I was doing is some of you may have watched my Shabambu, the Great Reset and Scarcity Mindset. And the funny thing is, all these plants I'm growing, these lettuces and so on, tomatoes, are really taken over from England to here. And as I was getting ready to do some weeding today, that's why I'm dressed this way, I was out deciding where to weed eat and where to spray my vinegar. And I usually spray vinegar on the areas that I walk, and the areas that I don't, I usually try to weed it because I don't want to spoil that land. So as I was walking today, I actually saw quite a bit of planting that was very good for eating. I could eat quite a few things, and one of the things that I saw, and I don't know if you can see it here or not, but a lot of this down here is what they would call a miner's lettuce. Let's see if I can get up here closer to maybe where I can get one that's a little bit closer and easier to see. So if you see this plant here, this is what you call a miner's lettuce. And you can actually just take any piece of one of these small pieces. You can actually eat the stems and everything, but this piece right here, that's very tasty, man. They actually serve this in gourmet restaurants. And my whole property is full of this miner's lettuce, so I spend all this time trying to grow these seedlings indoors, and I actually have an abundance of miner's lettuce. The other thing that I have quite a bit on the property is this plant right here, which is called dead nettle. Maybe some people have seen this before. And this dead nettle is actually part of the spearmint family. Has a lot of medicinal properties. Eat that also. I've been told to be careful about eating it. You can give you some of the loose stools if you eat too many of them. But you can eat this during the time of a pinch, and it also has more medicinal properties than actually use as a food, but makes that a good salad. Mix that with your miner's lettuce, and you can have a pretty good salad, at least in the springtime. The other thing I want to introduce you to here that I found was my blue spruce that I have here. And you get these little sprouts that come off of these things, and these are very, very high in vitamin C. And you can eat them just as they are. They kind of have I'd say a piney taste, but they're also kind of sweet. Now in Alaska, this is a delicacy. That's where I found them first. When I was on a tour in Alaska, and I was shown this by our guide, that these can actually be taken and stored and used in a tea in the winter when you have a lack of vitamin C. So as I said, these are just 3 plants that are readily available on the property here. Also have my berries, my blackberries that are popping up, my fruit trees and things like that. And in Southern Oregon, there's an abundance of edible plants. And that's one thing nice about Southern Oregon is that you get a lot of rain here. I moved here from California, where California is very dry. Here in Southern Oregon, close to our alphabetic family, we have lots of growing potential here and lots of water, so it makes everything very nice. As you saw behind me, that's the Rogue River back there, and love it. Can't wait for summer to come. So with that, this is Will Harold, the Energy Hunter, coming to you for Akashic Intelligence, the original AI. I'm from New Rivendell, which means the River Valley. And please like and subscribe. Again, this is just kind of something that's going on just to tell people what I'm doing. And we'll be doing some more videos. The next thing that we're doing is Alice Bailey, the treatise on white magic, which we'll be doing tomorrow. And that will be being probably posted tomorrow or the next day. So thank you so much. Again, please like and subscribe.